Now, one, two, one, two, one, two. Where's, okay. Almighty, true, divine, peace, black man. So we finally made it. We finally made it. We finally made it. This I've been trying to get on here since like 8 something. And it appears that we're just now getting to the nitty-gritty. Get this over here. A few more of the party people. Yeah, I know what's going on right now. I've come on in the live stream. I don't know what happened. But at any rate, right now we gotta wait for some more people to come in. We got a handful of people. You know, today we got a topic right here. Who is the half original man? Waiting for some more people to come in because I want some people to weigh in on this. Over the years, I've heard a couple of different things that I want to see where we stand at with this. So let's wait for a few more of our people to get in here. So we can start weighing in on who is the half original man. Anyone? I see a few people in the room. Don't be don't be scared. You gotta speak up. Like just it. Right, yeah, look, I know, yeah, it's so that's why I know it's gonna take a couple of minutes for everybody to get in, you know, but yeah, like I was telling people, I've been trying to get on since like 8 something, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, Don Bishop, what say you about our topic here today, right? Who's the half original man? You still there, Don Bishop? What's the deal? Where's all our people at? All our contributors? Because we got a couple of video things here we're gonna be checking out. Intellect Supreme L7. You said in this day in half idea that I guess you're saying in this day and time, yeah, you gotta. There's too many typos in there. I can't decipher it. But I guess you're saying that uh, somebody that's half original is someone who has the knowledge but hasn't mastered the understanding. It's kind of what it looks like. But look, everybody don't rush at one time. I'm trying to see where everybody's at with this. Who's the half original man? See, this is the way. This is the way you gotta live it out. Meaning, you see the paper, right? Now this paper is telling you about everything since the planet was first founded, right? Various things, not everything, right? But it's telling you about various things since the planet was first founded, all the way up to February 20th, 1934. So like I said, all of the details is not in there. So see, from the very jump, when you start researching into different things where it tells you this person's name, right? Whether it's telling you about Columbus, you still got to go research the details of that because God and the devil is in the details. See what I'm saying? When you get out, when you make that walk and talk, right? Then you got to be able to draw these things up. So I would say the half original man would be them that was grafted from the brown seed to yellow seeds, not including the colored man, not in terms of intellectual property, but genetics. So you're saying half original is somewhere between the brown and the yellow seed? When I first was coming up with this topic, I didn't, I'm seeing that, yeah, this is a little more pertinent than I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? But who else we got out there? Shaka Nulu, what's the deal? Yeah, matter of fact, Shaka Nulu, Don Bishop, check it out, cause look, for the members, I'm about to preview. I got the next project. It's still I just recorded it. It ain't nothing. It's still like I said, it's a preview. So we're gonna do that on the members only, maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a title for it yet. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll come up with that tomorrow during that stream when we preview the next what's the name. But we still right now we dealing with the topic of who is the half original man. Anyone? Bueller? Should apply himself on a typo. I draw that up as those who have been exposed to the knowledge or are familiar with it, but have not mastered it. Okay? Anyone else? Who is the half original man? Dark Miles said the cross seed. I mean, listen, we gotta let's because this is a sensitive topic. Right? Wisdom be born. What's the signs? This is a sensitive topic. So let's not use terms like the cross seed. You're right. that's that's not where we go with this, right? But when you say that, what do you mean by that? Men and duos. You know, I've been waiting for you. So, men and duo said the half original man is anyone who is half or predominantly Caucasian. You know, this is one thing I always, people always say half black. Why don't they say half white? I like how you did that. You know what I'm saying? Shaka Noodle said mix. Now we starting to get someplace. Right? Dark mouth. So, uh, you know, let's let's start from the stuff that we know, right? Musa was a half original based off the knowledge he possessed. I don't believe it was according to his genetics. I could be wrong. If so, I'm down for corrections. This is, I'm not, that's not my field of expertise, right? But look, there's some discussion, right, about who are the true Jews or Hebrews or whatever. So, both of Moses' parents is supposed to be from the same tribe, right? They supposed to be from the same tribe. Now I'm just saying, right, that we have our Hebrew Israelite brothers, right? We have what's the Chatazar, but he's a colored man, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, is somebody being from the same tribe, right? Bernie B got a lot. Is someone being from the same tribe, right? In terms of the 12 tribes of Israel, does that necessarily mean that they both the same, uh, ethnically and all of that? Right. That's what I'm. Yeah. This is your field of operation. So you would have to tell me that. You know what I mean? I do know that his parents came from. You said a half original man is someone who studies 35 to 50 years, black or white. Yeah, you gotta break that one down. Huh? The half original man studies 35 to 50 years. Break that one down for me. I can't. I ain't. That's the first time. That's the first time I've been exposed to that one. Genetically speaking, it's mixed. He said, "Is all original man God did Yakub make devil?" Okay, these are two other questions right here, right? Quick answer, right, and then we get back to who's the half original man and what you saying in terms of the half original man is he who studies. Because I'm just saying, on face value, right? Well, not on face value, but based upon the things that we know, the devil studied for 35 to 50 years to try and learn and do to try and learn and do. No, look, Shaka, I was going to ask you that, right? Is you said it's mixed. Mixed with what? Exactly. I was going to ask you that, right? So you said it's all original men God. No. Did Yakub make devil? Yakub made his grafted devil. So you said, oh, so Chatazar is, yeah, this whole time I thought he was a color man. When I looked at him. But, see, even that though, when you say he's Puerto Rican, right, that don't mean what seed he is. That ain't really got nothing to do with that. We associate that with that because of the people they show us most of the time in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like if you looking at just the media and you seeing, J Lo and people like that, but you know what I mean, you got pitch knowledge seeds in Puerto Rico. And you got Caucasian people over there. And see, that's something about the Spanish world, right? Not our brothers and sisters over there, but just saying that that's something that the leadership has been doing in the Spanish world for like 150 years. They've been inviting Europeans. They've been inviting Europeans to come in their country, right? And so they could be whited. They've been doing that for at least 150 years. So, you see people and they saying they Puerto Rican. Yeah, but, when you talk about knowledge, nah, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, we're going to go back, right? Because we covered this one time, right? But look, you got your 600 years, right? 600 years, 200 years from black to brown. 200 years from brown to yellow, and 200 years from yellow to white, right? I'm telling you what I'm building on right now, right? So you got that 600 years, right? Now, the lessons also tell us that it takes 600 years to graft them back into the original man, right? So right there, you got 4 seeds right there, right? You know what I mean? You got the the black, the brown, and the yellow, and you got the white. So we know that the black, the brown, and the yellow is one family, right? That's one family where, see, when it says is no more the same. See, all these people is the same. See, once it get to white, it's no more the same. So now, when you start mixing that together, right? You mix somebody from we getting there. Somebody from the original family with the colored man, you get half original, right? So you going from colored to half original. That's 200 years, right? Now, when the half original mixes with anything, right? That's when you get a red seed, right? So that's another 200 years. You see what I'm saying? And then if you mix Well, if that Red Sea was mixed with the original, then that's another 200 years. Then if that Red Sea mixed with an original, now that's the 600 years where they've been brought back to original. What you said here? You said black, brown, yellow, and well, I've been moving a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure what the question is. Right? And so, I knew it was gonna be, some things because this, like I said, this is a sensitive topic. So I've heard